I had one sponge that hadn't been eaten by cats. One. Not anymore. Hello world, Shelly here, and today I've got for you a full face in samples challenge because I thought it looked like fun and I have a lot of samples, so that's what I decided to do. So I have a bunch of samples that I get either from orders when I order from Ulta or Sephora, that kind of thing, and I thought this would be a good way to kind of blow through some of them, get some first impressions, and see if I like any of this stuff to buy the full sizes. Let's get into this, shall we? First up, I'm going to prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer because I have 46,392 of these samples. For foundation, I'm going to try a sample of the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Foundation. This sample came with 3 shades. I've got the second lightest shade, Fair Light, and this foundation comes in a total of 10 different shades. Looks like it goes pretty fair to pretty dark, although that's not a very extensive shade range in between. It's supposed to have 12 hours continuous wear, buildable multi-reflective pigments, optically smooth, blur imperfect, electrolyte balanced, water-based serum nourishes with a radiant finish, and 94% of women tested experience dramatically improved skin tone and featherweight natural coverage. I've never tried this foundation before, so let's give it a go. Not bad. It feels really lightweight, and it's got kind of a natural, almost dewy finish. Not quite dewy, but, you know, just enough natural sheen. I got so much foundation in my hair just now. I don't have a true concealer sample, but what I do have is this Bobbi Brown color corrector, and I've got it in the shade Bisque, which is what they recommend for dark circles, so that's what I'm going to use. Oh, it's peachy. It's a pretty thick consistency. Reminds me of the Benefit Erase Paste. Let's see if I can blend this into the foundation underneath. Now, I don't have a sample of powder to use, but I figured almost as good would be to use a powder I've never tried before. So I've had this for a little while, and I'm still trying to empty out my other loose powders. This is the Kat Von D translucent setting powder, the Lock-It powder. So I thought, well, I've never used it before, so I will try this one. Favorite powder setting brush, it's the Kat Von D brush number 20. Totally forgot that my cheek color was a cream. We'll see if this goes on over the powder. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I'm not huge crazy about blush anyway, so. I kind of like that. Now, I debated whether I was going to use this or not. I've got this Too Faced Soleil, Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and it's in shade medium, which is really going to be too dark for me. But it smells so good. I'm just going to use a little bit. Should have done it before I did the blush, but, you know, we're just playing. Oh, it's too dark. Oh, no. Oh, but it blends out really nice. You know, with a super light hand, I think I can actually make this work. For highlighter, I've got the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter. I lost the rest of the package, but I actually like this highlighter. It is not completely brand new to me. I've used it. For the eyes, I have Urban Decay's Primer Potion. This is in the shade Eden, which I have not tried before. Whoop. That is a bit... I've heard good things about this primer from YouTubers that have some discoloration on their eyes, which I also... I don't have discoloration, but I have a lot of blood vessels that show through, so I do like a semi-opaque primer, which is why I love the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly, but this is actually really nice. Now this isn't quite a sample. I think it came in one of my Ipsy or Birchbox subscription boxes. It's from Dirty Little Secret. It's an eyeshadow and it's totally broken and I'm not sure how it got that way. I have a feeling a cat is responsible. So I think I'm going to use that shade as a transition shade and do a really dark lid. I have the Balm Meet Matte Trimony in a very dark burgundy shade here. It's a shame that color is so broken up because it actually makes a pretty nice transition shade. I'm going to go in with this Balm color. Holy purple! And that is why we swatch first. Holy cow. No, this is going to work. We're going to do this. This color is quite a bit patchy, which, you know, that's what you want to know when you have a sample before you buy the full size. Stick with the dome shape and run with that. I have a little bit of this glitter eyeshadow sample, and I have no idea what this is. But I'm going to try to put a little bit on the center of my lid. Oh, it's really pretty. I wish I knew what it was. Oh yes, this is helping. What is this? For liner, I've got this Benefit They're Real push-up liner. Whoa. Okay, it's got a little cover thingamajig. Okay. I think I squeeze this? So this is a gel liner. It says to squeeze it up from the bottom. I'm not having much luck here. Ooh, I got some. I'm afraid this is going to be a nightmare, but here goes. I'm getting nothing. I squeezed a bunch of gel out here. Totally dried out. No eyeliner for me. I've got a sample of the Smashbox X-rated volume mascara that I will use today. This wand is like not messing around. It's got really long bristles, which I usually like, except this one's a little big, and I'm really close to getting it all over the place. But that's really nice for one coat. The thing with this mascara, you probably saw it in my high-end mascara showdown, which I will link down below if you haven't seen it, but this is like hit or miss in the sense that my lashes have to be having a really good day for this mascara to look good on me. Thankfully, my lashes are having a pretty good day. That was one coat. For brows, I've got a sample of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo. This is in chocolate. I already know that I love this stuff. I use it in the shade Granite, which is absolutely perfect for me. It's brown, but it's not warm, and it's not quite black. It's like dark, dark brown, blackish brown, but this is going to be a little too warm for me and a little too light for me, but that's okay. I'm going to use my favorite Sedona Lace double-sided brush here, which I got in a Birchbox. No, I didn't. I got it in a BoxyCharm. A little too warm, but it's fine. I don't have a brow gel sample, so I'm going to go with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel because it's awesome, and That's what I use all the time. For lips, this is the strangest sample I've ever seen. This is Kissing from Charlotte Tilbury, Fallen from the Lipstick Tree, and this sample, you have this card, and you fold it in half, and then press your lips on it, apparently. And it's patented, because it says so. And this color is called Bitch Perfect. Really? Is that really the name? Okay. I'm going to fold it before I take the cover off. Okay, so folding it. Opening it. I'm scared. That was kind of fun. I have a lip brush just in case. This was not the color I was really expecting. I was thinking it'd be darker. That sample card is a cool idea, but there's not a ton of product on it, so I feel like the lipstick is showing a ton of my lips, my natural color through it because I just don't have enough product, but it's a nice color. Doesn't match my face at all, but it's nice. There you have it, a full face in samples. So of these products, the ones I already knew that I liked, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, I already knew I liked. The Urban Decay highlighter is okay. It doesn't beat out other highlighters in my life. Like, I'm not going to go buy the full size, but it's an okay highlighter. I already knew that I pretty okay liked the Smashbox mascara, and I also know that I like the Too Faced bronzers, though this one is darker than I would have purchased. I think I can pull it off and I'll actually get some use out of this sample. The Stila foundation I had never tried before, and I'm liking the finish of it. Am I going to run out and go buy it at full price? Probably not, just because I have so many foundations in my life, but if I get a good sale, I'm going to put it on my list of things I might get and try out as far as getting the proper color match, but this I think would totally work for me in the summer as well. The bummer of this whole thing, I really think, was the Balm, the Matte Trimony eyeshadow. Patchy. Really patchy. Matte, you're patchy. I really love that eyeshadow that I have no idea where it came from or what it is, which is a bummer because that was really cool. I like that one. Pleasantly surprised by the Milk Makeup blusher there. I don't usually like any kind of cream blushes, and I think this just... I didn't layer it up very much at all, of course, but I think it was super subtle, super nice, super easy to blend in, even though I had already put powder on. Speaking of powder, first impression, love it. I'm probably just going to toss the powders I've been using. I'm trying to get rid of my Boots No. 7 translucent powder, and I still have a ton to go through. And I like it. It's a great powder. I've heard that it is a great dupe for the Laura Mercier powder. I don't have the Laura Mercier powder, but this is so nice. Another fail, I think, was the Bobbi Brown color corrector. Looks really heavy under my eyes. I feel like I'm looking really dry and creasy underneath my eyes, and that's not really good. That's a bummer. Love the Anastasia brow powder. It's one of my favorites. I really like this Eden shade of the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I probably won't run out and buy it because I just bought the Anti-Aging Primer Potion from Urban Decay, and for my color correcting sort of primer, I really every day reach for the MAC Paint Pot and Painterly, so I don't need another color correcting primer right now, but I'll consider it when I run out of my paint pot. And the Charlotte Tilbury lip, I don't really feel like I have enough product to give an opinion on it. The color's nice, it feels nice, but I feel like I have half as much lipstick on as I should, so I'm not going to give an opinion on it because I don't think I'm wearing enough to have an opinion. So I think that's everything. Thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate it. I would love to see what you guys can do with a full face of samples. If you don't have a YouTube channel, just put together a full face of samples, try them out, and then let me know in the comments what you thought. If you found anything that you wonderfully loved or completely did not like. I would just love to hear what you guys are checking out. And I think these samples are a great way to sort of force yourself to try them out, get an opinion, because they just sit and they languish in my Alex drawer there. So I'm glad I got out a bunch of them and got to try them. So leave me some comments if you try it out yourself. And I hope you all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.